We all has those times when we're least motivated, when we don't have the energy to do anything. Really, we really do have the energy to do things, but our minds is the one that's giving up. Our brains is not calloused enough to withstand mental toughness in hard times, in the times when you really need all the mental strength. And when we know we should be doing something and we don't do it, it's like our brains gets a type of relief, because it's like, whole time I'm knowing I'm supposed to be doing this and I still got the urge to and the will to do it. But since my mind ain't really where it's supposed to be at right now, I'm not gonna do it. And at the end of the day, we're not going to get things done or make progress every time we decide if we're going to do it if we feel like it. If you feel like it. Let me tell you something. We got to do it regardless of how we feel. You know, still prioritize your mental health. Yes, sir, 100%. But when you want to get better though, you got to put all that to the side, man. Because at the end of the day, you doing your brain and your mental health a favor. Because it's going to be way more problems than it is now today if you don't change it. Because we're only going to get older. Things are only going to get worse if you don't change. You're always going to get the same thing if you don't change. So when are you going to change? See, you must put your best effort in. You must give it your all at the times of the lowest of the low. You just gotta equip the skill to not know how to give up. Because if you give up, you're giving up your future. What about your children? What about your future family? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let the temporary moment of 3 seconds rob 3 years of your life. Let me repeat that for you again. Don't let 3 seconds of whatever it is that's going on ruin your life for 3 years. Still dwelling on those 3 seconds. Next thing you know, 3 years go to 30 years. And now you like, dang, that was the youngest I could have ever been. Why was I tripping to be 20 something again? Like, your mind is never going to be made up. Your mind is going to play tricks on you. But you got to show your mind who's boss. See, you can still move. You know what I'm saying? Even though your brain's saying what it's saying. Because by doing rewires your brain. And once that brain starts to get thumping and you start sweating, you start getting hot, your brain is rewiring. And whatever you're doing, you either rewinding for success or you're rewinding for failure. You know what I'm saying? See, every time you get comfortable, every time you know what I'm saying, you do what your brain says in a self-sabotaging way, it's like you tucking it in every night to sleep and your brain just putting its thumb in its mouth like, I'm good. But see, every time you do something uncomfortable, you snatching the covers off and you throwing cold ice water on them, and you just snatching it out the bed, and you just demanding it to do push-ups, man. You want to know something? You don't run me. I run you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. And you ain't finna tell me what to do. I'm gonna rewire you to tell me the right things to do. I ain't finna let you self-sabotage me because you want comfortability. Nah, it gotta be some callousing and rewiring going on. You get what I'm saying? Don't let your brain tell you, oh, you're unmotivated. Bro, it's NBA players in first to second quarter wanted to give up in the game already, but they end up pushing through to the fourth quarter and winning it all. Coming from 3-1 leads and everything in the playoffs. Imagine what their minds was telling them. And they still did it. Imagine the dopamine surges. That's the rich, great dopamine. But you can't distract yourself with the pleasure. The pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Don't be the victims in your story. Your character weak or something. Why you always gotta be a victim and the blame and the weak character in your stories? Why you always gotta let your mind dictate your life? Why you gotta let your thoughts rob you of your joy? Snap out of it, man. Just focus, dial in, and just say, nah, enough is enough. Don't wait for the perfect day to be like, oh, to wait for something to happen to you just to make you be like, oh, I'm finna dial in. No, just dial in right now. And that feeling to come later. Just know you already doing yourself a favor. The feeling's gonna be just catching up, and you already gonna be ahead. Then if the feelings catch up, it's gonna fuel you some more because you done already started. Don't wait for that gas to hit you, man. Run off water. You must pull through when you have nothing left. You must show up for yourself even if nobody is showing up for you. You cannot play the blame game or be the victim in your life. No. The victim's mentality is not going to cut it. Nobody's hearing that. You can't go to the bank and deposit your feelings at the bank. They can't take all that. They only take the money. Go hard. Do your daily deposits. Focus. Dial in. There's really nothing left else to say. Either you're going to do it or you don't. You got to pull through. If you don't pull through, how you going to expect your dreams to pull through for you? Whatever you put in is what you get back. No matter what it is. So don't think you're exempt from life. Life will get you. And if you don't get you in order, you're just going to stay the same and you're not going to go nowhere in life. Simple. Like it or not. You choose your fate. You end up looking like your decisions. Eat too much sugar, eat too much fast food, eat too much all that stuff. Face gonna be round, you're gonna be out of shape. People counting on you to return the service that they paid for, and you don't have no motivation to do it. Bro, they not worried about no motivation. They worried about getting their work to them, bro. I need the work. They need the work. They done already did their thing. You return a favor. Clocking in. Listen, who's gonna pay the bills for you? You need to pull through and get it together so you can really work, and just pay the bills and just focus on what you gotta focus on outside of everything. Only you know what you need to do, and you need to get up and do it. So after you get off this video, get up and do it. Lock in. Only way is up.